Well, hi everyone. I've got an update for you on our plans to regather, and I'm going to get right to it because I have several things I want to share and I don't want you to miss them. Weekend services will regather again June 13th and 14th. We're going to come back with all 5 services, 2 on Saturday, 3 on Sunday morning. Rockbrook for Kids will be at their regular 4 services. That's Saturday at 5 and the 3 services on Sunday. And I'm excited to regather our church together. You know, the vision back in March was that we would support our community by voluntarily pausing all gatherings. This was done in efforts to flatten the curve, so to not overrun the medical system, equipment, and hospitals. And now our state and local authorities are communicating that they have the data and the margin and the equipment in place to move forward. So we are going to move forward. Now that doesn't mean this virus has gone away. So we're going to do a few things to create a little bit of an open air and low touch environment. Things like spreading the chairs out in the worship center a bit more and not shaking hands. We're not going to offer the coffee area or dream team food for a while. And I would also ask if you or your household have had any exposure or symptoms or are immune compromised, that you would please stay home and watch online, because we're going to be live streaming the 10:15 service each week on YouTube Live and Facebook Live so you can experience the service from home. It will live stream at 10:15 and then archive after that for on-demand viewing. Now, as you know, our church is much more than a weekend service. So here's an update on some other gatherings. Small groups are going to begin meeting on or after June 6th, based on whatever day you meet. Small group leaders are free to decide what they want to do. If you want to meet online, meet in person, or hey, maybe a mixture of both, where some of you gather together and video in others. You can think outside the box and connect over the summer. We would love for you to let us know if your group is going to be meeting in any shape or form throughout this summer semester. And you can do that by texting the word group to 816-281-0808. Pastor Tom is going to be sending out an email to leaders with a link as well. Now, our big focus for the summer is getting groups meeting again, encouraging one another, sharing scripture, praying, and it's going to culminate in our Summer Serve Day, Saturday, July 18th, where our church, driven by our small groups, do projects of serving around our community. You'll hear more about that later, but that's small groups. Hey, what about Growth Track? Well, Growth Track is going to continue to be online throughout the month of June. Sunday afternoons, and we're going to offer a Thursday evening option as well. If you'd like to sign up for that, you can text the word GROW to 816-281-0808. The plan right now is to begin in-person Growth Track again in July. What about student service? That's going to be hosted June 14th. That's a Sunday. Doors open at 6:30. The event begins at 7. And Celebrate Recovery is going to resume gatherings Wednesday, June 10th. Now, I know that's a lot of information I just threw at you, but I want to give you one more thing as a pastor to you, and that is, as we begin to regather, if you're feeling any pressure to come to a service in person, to gather with others, to serve, that pressure did not come from me. Didn't come from Rockbrook. Please be freed from that pressure. In this season, we can adapt our approach, and it's not my intention to persuade you or anyone to be somewhere they don't want to be or to do something they don't want to do. So I just ask that you prayerfully consider and let God lead you and bring peace to your decisions. I look forward to our June 13th and 14th services, both in person and online. And I thank you for your prayers. I'm praying for you. Please continue to pray for me. Pray for the staff and their families. They have a huge, selfless heart for you. I'm grateful to serve with them. Hey, but what about next week, June 6th and 7th? Well, next week, rather than a pre-recorded service, we're going to be live streaming our service at 5 on Saturday and Sunday at 10:15. Then that video will archive after that. Rockbrook, I love you. It's been an honor to be your pastor throughout all of this, and we're working hard to update all this information online and all of our other channels. But I'm praying for you, and we're going to get through this.